Good morning, world. Just a little addendum here to the video and the hiking trip here. I survived it, although I'm kind of achy and sore today. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that we were supported on the hike. There was myself and two hiking friends whose trail names are Whoops and Pickles. And Whoops' husband had a van, or has a van, and so he was able to carry whatever we wanted. I carried my full kit, which I have cut down to try and get closer to being ultralight, and obviously I carried a little bit of water, and I carried snacks for the day, but breakfast and dinner I left in the van, because I could. And Whoops just got out of back surgery, so she was carrying really almost nothing, just in a little light day pack. And Pickles, I think, was carrying kind of what I was. I'm not sure what her base weight was, but I don't believe she was carrying much food. There was no point because of the van. So that's how we did it, and seemed to work pretty well, and gave me a little look. It was definitely, my pack felt, significantly lighter. It wasn't like night and day, but it was good. So that gives me a good springboard to continue to be light. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. Sorry for the clicking noises. It doesn't seem to happen on the selfie mode, like this mode here, but on front view. So it might be the case. I don't know. I'll have to try and rectify that somehow. And it wasn't in every video front-faced, but most of them. So it may be that this case just isn't the best one for this phone, so we'll see. Also, one last thing, which I may have brought up in the video somewhere, but Timberline Trail, 42 miles, or 41 and change, which isn't really long mileage. It's a traverse around the mountain, but it is definitely some serious up and down. It is rated hard by whatever site seems to cover it. But yeah, I mean, I burned a lot of calories, and that's why today I'm feeling it still, where in most cases I probably wouldn't. So anyway, a lot of great scenery, definitely doesn't disappoint. So if you're ever thinking of it, I think you'll enjoy it. However, that being said, we did it in 3 days and 2 nights, and I think it would be a little better to do it in 4 and 3. For us, though, we had this van, and so we had sort of meetups with the van and the vehicle, so that tended to, direct our schedule a bit. But if I was just going around the mountain straight backpacking mode, I think I would have split it up to 3 nights and 4 days. Okay, and we went clockwise. I don't know if there's a major difference between one way or the other. The sites seem to indicate clockwise is the more popular. I'm not really sure if what the reason is for that. So, and last but not least, you may have already figured this out from the title, but due to the length and the number of videos and pics, I've split up posting this into like day 1 part A, day 1 part B, and split up the other 2 days into 2 parts just for the shorter upload time, and maybe some viewing issues also. But so they're basically 6 videos that cover the 3-day hike of the Timberline Trail. All right, I'm coming up into the parking area around the bend here. About 6 miles up here from Highway 35, Government View. Parking just on the other side of this wall, I hope. There's one parking area, but I need to go October the 11th, 2022, here at Mount Hood Timberline Lodge, ready to start to hike the Timberline Trail clockwise. Looks like it's going to be a good day. Here comes the sun. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, outside temperature's probably in the 40s, but there's a full moon, so we're going to have that for the next 3 days. So I'm expecting this will take 3 days and 2 nights, but it could always extend one more if necessary. I'm not really interested in racing, but I'm hiking with 2 other hiking companions, so that'll be good. And look forward to a good trip. All right, got the rig all staged here, and let's go. And if I didn't mention it, it's about, I'm going to say close to 7:30 right now. Today's objective is somewhere around 14 miles from here, Top Spur Trailhead, where we'll be met by a van, a friend in a van, a family member friend in a van. So that's great. We can basically slack pack the food, just carrying snacks. That'll be nice, but I am trying out a lighter pack with a base weight. Maybe I'm going to say around 12 or 13 right now, so I'm liking that. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's do this. Had a good breakfast this morning, about 1,000 calories, so we'll see how that gets me through the morning. And that was because I was at my trailer, so I had access to all the regular food. Most mornings I'm trying to hit 400 to 500 calories for breakfast and just under 3,000 for the day. So we'll see if this high calorie per ounce program pays off. And yeah, in shorts already, mostly because there's no wind. What a view. Ow. Oh yeah, just walking up from the lodge here to the junction. Whew. So those trees over there is where I posted up back in 15, in between lunch buffet and breakfast buffet. Pacific Crest Trail, dead ahead. We'll be going left. Oh man, heavy breathing. All right, we've been walking for 15 minutes or so. Just past the site of the old Timberline cabin, just down on that ridge. So far, even in the shade, temps are quite nice. There's the sign-in register, one of several.
Take it back to the detour.
All right, well, we're coming to a little gully here, which has a name I can't remember, but we're going to go through it anyway. It's dry. All right, I believe this might be the zigzag river going through here. Let's see, there's water. That's going to be my guess. Well, there's not much flow, if it is. Oh, there's the trail going up over that ridge. In a second guess, my labeling here of zigzag, but figure it out eventually. It's dry though, no flow, just damp earth here on October the 11th. Okie dokie, we're sneaking up on another creek crossing eventually. I don't know which one this is either, but I will figure it out and make a note. I definitely hear water down there. Sometimes it goes underground and then pops back out. It looks dry at the trail there. All right, photo op. Trail goes off to the left there, but yeah. So, is that the Zigzag River? It's a definite possibility. We're going to have to investigate. But anyway, having a good time so far. And we're going to switch back our way down and cross that river somewhere down there. Should be a pretty easy crossing. I hope I am correct on that. Well, we're traversing downhill through the trees, obviously, and eventually we'll switch back and connect up with this drainage, name to be revealed later. Still feeling good. I'm saying maybe about an hour in so far. Yeah. Timberline Trail does not disappoint for views, as upcoming footage hopefully will show. Oh, whoops. All right, a little update here. I'm coming up to the Zigzag River. That was a little Zigzag Canyon back and back that we went through a few minutes ago. So pulled up far out and confirmed, and then we'll go through a little creeklet, Lost Creek, and then Rushing Creek, and then work our way down to the Sandy River. Oh boy. And then Ramona Falls, where I must eat a mountain of my potato chips. Get those calories. Yes, this is the Zigzag River, and I will be getting my feet wet. But there are some logs if you don't want to. But I would rather have wet feet than slip and take a tumbleana. All right, here we go, folks. First wet crossing. Cross right there. Shallow, stable. Trail is coming in right there. And we're headed up this little bank and traversing up the side. My friends, they don't want to get their feet wet yet. Let's just see if they can pull that off. So far, so good. Sharing trekking poles, okie dokie.
right, first hiker across dry. Second hiker, she's tall, so she should have good reach. Yeah, piece of cake. 9:30 at the Zigzag River. First official slow down climb over. Here we go. All right. Now this is this uphill after the zigzag. Breathing hard. Otherwise feeling okay. I think this might be the junction to Paradise Loop. Yeah, it is. So that's our trail, PCT, Timberline Paradise. I have been up that a long time ago. It was pretty. Not doing it today. Alright, first big switchback on this uphill. And then the trail, I think, actually goes right across there. So we got a little more up to do to get there. Yeah. Glad I had that 1,000-calorie breakfast. And also 6 out of 7 days on the bike trainer. I think that helped. Just checked, heart rate's up in the 150s for this uphill. That's about right. Second switchback. Oh, man. We're working it. Heavy breathing. All right, here we go. Yeah, nice overlook. Apparently that is Jefferson. That's a long up. Not quite done yet, but I feel a lot better today than I did the last time through here. I was on my way to being anemic, which I didn't know, but the symptoms were not fun, no energy, and I'm sure my caloric level wasn't as good as it is now. So anyway, day one exuberance definitely helps too. Tomorrow, day 2 doldrums. Interesting to see how that unwinds. Hopefully in a good way. Yeah. Another overview and potential campsite into the Zigzag Canyon. Oh, that's looking south. Very pretty. All right. So, just need to be sure that my trail is headed off to the right here. Double check. Far out. Came up from that side, and yes, the trail does bend around to the right. And still got about 0.4 of up to top out on this section here. Anyway, these behind me are these overlooks. Very spectacular. Alright, I think I'm going to make the top out and then take a break. And I've arrived at another junction. Let's see here. That's the Paradise Park loop, I think. Yeah. Pacific Crest, Ramona Falls, Trail 600 this way. Yeah. Nice little forested section. Not too steep. Kind of a little recovery zone in here. But I think the major work getting to the Sandy River has been checked back there. Not a lot of tent spots in this zone. Back at that overlook there were a couple, but I remember this. We were looking to post up coming through here, and you can see there just really isn't anything level. Cowboy camping, yeah, you could sneak in right there, for instance, do a little gardening, but for tenting, not so much. Just something to keep in mind. We'll be coming up to a little place up here that we did pitch out on. It was sort of a little island in between the fork of a creek, which I think was Rushing Creek. Either that or Lost Creek, one of the two. So when we get there, I'll shoot some footage of that. All right, I hear water. I'm gonna guess that's Rushing Creek, which means the campsite that I was using last time through here should be up here too. We'll find out. So if I'm reading the elevation profile right, this is just at or slightly after the top out of that long uphill out of the zigzag canyon. And I think right in the clearing in those trees there, I think is the tent spot, but I'll confirm that in a minute. You know, we had to step across the creek right here to get to it because it's up on this little mini ridge right here. Yeah, that was it. Right there, we were able to get two-person tents up in that little area there. That was nice. Well, I'm gonna take a break here, I do believe. Confirm that this actually is Rushing Creek. So yeah, this is confirmed as Rushing Creek, little campsite, mile 5.6. Been on trail a couple hours, so that's nice. Feeling pretty good. Definitely burning a few calories coming up from the zigzag, but at this point I think it eases a bit, and I think we should start dropping toward the sandy. So anyway, I'm going to fuel up a little here, wait for the girls to show up. Onward we go. What a great day. Wow. Oh, here they come. Yeah, just taking a break here. A little check of the O2 sat, 95%. Heart rate, my heart rate's dropped because I've eased down to here. It was in the, I think 90 or so, but I was running about 150 on that long uphill. So anyway, feeling pretty good. Crossing the Rushing River, Rushing Creek.
I know. I'm trying to keep these feet as dry as long as possible.
There you go. Right about mile 6. Some tent spots. Another overlook coming up here. Wow. Could that be Mount St. Helens? I don't know. Oh, waterfalls in the shade. Not a lot of flow. As in maybe none. And Rainier, right there. Hi, Mount Rainier. Pretty. And just below this overlook, looks like some tenting sites down here in these trees. And I think this is just around mile 6 plus. Update. This is the trail up into this slot here. How about that? No, I don't hear water. So it looks like this is going to be a dry creek crossing. And no flow here anyway. It's probably under the rocks. Here, Paradise Park Loop. It would be, if we'd taken it, we would have, I guess, come out here. Still on the old PCT. And I'm just going to hazard a guess. And I'm trending down toward ye old Sandy River. It's a tree-eating PCT blaze consumption. One of the newer blazes too.